Hello, everyone. I am just getting home and playing around with the settings here. And so, before I go inside post workout session, I wanted to come on and share a message that has been coming through. And my intent is to talk about, are you thriving or are you surviving? And the reason for the topic is because right now in this week, we have Mars and Gemini is meeting up, interacting with the energies of Venus. Then we have some, Piscean energy. And well, what does that all mean, essentially? So, taking into account a couple of things. Right now, there is this whole energy of thoughts, beliefs. The theme is in regards to, between relationships and parties. And again, I am coming more from the internal relationship between your soul and your spirit, your human experience, and your true nature as your highest self, right? And when we take into account that relationship, there are particular thoughts, beliefs, rules when it comes to relationships that you honor so that you can have a sort of peaceful ground when you come together. Now, this week with all this energy, you might feel what I saw, what someone posted, and I saw in my own meditation, journaling, free writing, that I also wrote this down. It feels like you are, you can't tell if something is real or not when it comes to this shifting and this integration, especially at this moment right now, because it feels like, okay, I'm getting these intuitive messages, or your inner perception at a spiritual cosmic level is guiding you, telling you something. And then you have your human experience or your old beliefs and conditionings, or what everybody else is saying around you. And they clash. And the clashing is the whole energy of Mars, especially right now, Aries. And we have the communication. What are your beliefs? And you might be experiencing a season or a week right now, in the next coming weeks, where your beliefs, your old way of thinking, or other houses, depending on other themes in your life, that might be undergoing this tension of, what needs to be changed, turned over, released, so that I might have to adapt something new that is now applicable to where I want to go, and how I see myself. So when we talk about the soul and the spirit journey, the human experience, and your spirit body, right? Yourself at the highest level, spiritual level. You always go through like a cycle, especially, this is why I talk about the moon cycles. Hey, positive vibes. You always go through a cycle of growth, but in order to grow, in order to thrive, you have to shift out of that ego, old human beliefs and conditionings that you were told that were never yours, and that you only adapted so that you could thrive, so that you could hold the peace, so that you could be accepted, so that you could be liked by everybody else. And unfortunately, so this is probably where the triggering is going to be coming up right now, because it's your spirit self that's telling you, I hold a higher belief, and I hold this thought, this version of who you really are, and you're still holding on to this old belief of what other people told you about, and then you just accepted it. But Spirit is telling you it's time to let this go and to release it, because in order for you to really move forward and to embrace that higher self, and those of you who are on this path of soul remembrance, you know, really embracing the divinity of who you are, you're going to be feeling this in the next coming weeks. Now, especially if you are experiencing that now. And I was just guided. I wanted to let you know that I know you are not crazy. It's just part of the journey of, you know, in order to grow, you have to shed off a couple of pounds, right? You got to get on a diet. You got to let go of some things. And so a really good tip to help you that I was also guided to do, because I do my own work as well, is get into meditation. I love mantras because I feel it helps to clear all they say, the vrittis, all these thoughts that you're always carrying, because a lot of the thoughts you carry are not actually your own beliefs. They can actually be from your parents. They can be from society. They're not really you, and you're carrying them, acting from that place when you have a higher potential and purpose to be serving right now. So going back, meditate, clear the mind, let all that go, be present in the moment, and then go into a journal session where you'll just allow your spirit to write through, the subconscious will write through what it is that you need to let go of. What is holding you back? What is your barrier? What is your brick? So that you can fully embrace right now your next download, your integration, what Spirit wants you to step into. Because a lot of you beautiful souls have this coming forth, and it's, you know, Spirit, your higher self is trying to, you know, put it into you, you know, but you cannot embrace it or activate it. That's the next step until you properly release and then integrate that. And so I hope this message helps you for this week, for this energy. Other messages are coming forth, but I wanted to give you this major one. And I pray that let me know if you guys want to talk. I'm always available just to give some insight and to help you shift into that next step. I pray you guys have a beautiful new moon Aries week. And remember, groundingness is very important right now because tensions will be high. And tune into that Instagram IGTV prayer meditation where you invoke and ask Spirit, Archangel Michael, to help you on this journey to release and cut the cords. The reason being because the spirits, the angels, will not impose, they will not get, meddle with us unless we ask for their assistance. We have free will. So use your power because you are very, very divine. Satnam, and thank you so much for tuning in.